Adjusting pillars or bridges to the kapat. Well, this is going to be difficult. The Enclaves. Is they devastating their lives.
Has anyone else noticed we're practically sitting on a loom gate?
That can wait, Dom. Aurea, you should be resting. If your wing doesn't heal, our point is out of commission.
That's what I need to address. While my wing recovers, Bryn will take over expeditions as our acting point.
You sure she's ready for all of this?
Bryn did face down an Ash Peak Drake and lived to tell the tale. I think we're in good hands.
Yes. I have every confidence that she will make a great point.
As long as we don't all die here first.
Our arrival was rocky, but I will do everything in my power to ensure our survival. If we avoid unnecessary risks, we'll be back on our feet in no time.
I'm glad you're taking this seriously.
Exactly. When we first set out to investigate the Veil's shadow, we had no idea we'd end up here. The Enclave was once a safe haven for all weavers, and the pinnacle of innovation. Since the Veil went up, weavers took the blame for decades of war. All because of what happened here. We owe it to ourselves and to our brethren across the Maida to find out not just what happened, but what. Maybe then, weavers can find our place in the world again. But first, survival. Bryn, that's you and me. Find me. Adjourned.
The scry. The whole band gathers around when I'm away from camp. It's nice to have people literally watching my back.
Loom gates must need a massive source of magic to function.
Yes.
Instantaneous transit across hundreds of leagues.
Dom? Hello? Everything okay?
Bryn, you are going to check out the loom gate at some point, right?
Yeah, of course.
Good, good. Why it refuses to function is a mystery we must unravel together.
Not worried about our survival in an unknown land filled with volatile magic like the others?
Details. There is so much to discover, survival will take care of itself. Or Casman will insist it does, at least. So, our acting point. Is your heart racing at the prospect of traversing these lost lands?
Of course.
I just want the real action to start. I want to find the biggest, baddest creature in the land and I don't know, climb it, or tear its strands free, or chuck a boulder at its head.
Would you mind flipping the order of those last two? A boulder might wreak havoc with the integrity of the strap.
For you, I'll think about it.
Oh, thoughtful. You're going to make a great point, Bryn of Carnhaven.
Thanks, Dom.
Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Loom gates.
Loom gates.
You've been busy.
It's a work in progress. Taking stock and all. We lost a lot of gear. Speaking of, are you doing okay?
I'm fine. We all got through it safe. And in the process, we did the impossible. We breached the veil of the Enclave. Land of mystery and danger. I can't wait to get out there.
Treasures and glory, huh?
And bars singing our names.
Then I'd best make sure you stay safe enough to tell the tale. Oh, and listen. Right now, we need to focus on getting our feet back under us. And you need to get the lay of the land. Well,
We have that. Also,
Sev, how are you holding up?
Oh, fine. I mean, I'm trapped inside a magic bubble that's filled to the brim with life-threatening creatures. Also, left an entire known world behind, and I'll probably never see remnants of my past. But, you know, I'm fine.
Hey! At least Sola did half your unpacking. No sprained back muscles for you.
True, no back pain. In a few days, I might die from a creature attack. But at least I'll leave a corpse.
Sev.
This apprenticeship is turning into more than I sight.
That is completely
Yeah. You're probably...
I was talking with Sola earlier. She is a great listener.
I wouldn't want to...
She'd be happy to help.
I'll...
I wonder how this arc managed to get us through the Veil.
By the looks of it,
Well, the Enclave built many arcs and other magical constructs. I've never heard of one designed to repair
you think we might find another ark that could help us escape?
or possibly repair this one. It must be special somehow. As Aurea said, the arcs never left.
We know as much as we can from looking at it. Time to start exploring if we want to find out. Lane, you seem lost in thought.
Oh, Bryn. Yes, I am. I notice you've been checking in with the others at the camp.
You did?
Oh, of course not. It's my vocation to observe. Not just... In fact, if you'd like, I can tell you a little about the others. You are new at...
Given that I'm the newest member, how do you think I fit in?
It speaks volumes that Oria trusts you with taking over the expedition. I would have thought Casmin might take over in this interim period instead of you.
Casmin?
Up until about 6 months before you joined, Oria was training her to become her replacement as It was going well. Then, out of nowhere, the training ended, and Oria began searching for a new point. I don't know if it was Oria's decision or Casmin's, but either way, I suppose it's all for the best.
Casmin hasn't been the most welcoming towards me.
Knowing Casmin, if she has a problem with you, it won't be long before she confronts you.
Huh. I've travelled with the Weaver Band before, but it wasn't quite as functional as this.
The obvious answer is Oria. Not only is she a strong point, her mother is one of the most famous enchantresses of our time. She's grown up surrounded by excellence.
Wow.
If it is, Oria makes it look easy.
You said Oria is the obvious answer to this band's success. Is there a not?
Ah, yes. While Oria runs the field, when it's time for the caravan to move, it's Casmin. She used to be a quartermaster on the docks of Don Brennick, facilitating relief efforts for the Udean Federic. The speed she can pack a caravan, it's no wonder that Oria trusts her to take over when it's time to move.
Before joining, I knew Oria's band was renowned for its top-notch techniques in weaving.
To keep a point's expedition gear competitive, you need a smith and an enchanter working in... And there's never been a pairing more harmonious than the union of our enchanter, Dam, and our smith, Sola.
They are sweet together.
Did you know Sola is descended from nobility and shame her family lost their fortune? Though I suppose that's why she's so...
Are both Dam and Sola from...
No. In fact, Dam hails from Renland, where magic is completely forbidden. I often wonder if Dam's fascination with enchanting would be as obsessive if magic wasn't dogmatically kept from...
Sev is relatively new to the team too. Has Sola taken on smithing apprentices before him?
No, she's never had an apprentice before. I don't know how he came to be her apprentice either. No one seems to.
That's a little odd.
Not really. Typically, Ram are very secretive, culturally speaking. I wish he would open up, though. I'd like to learn more about his people.
Lane, offering insight about the others is nice, but I came here to talk about you.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Tell me.
There's not much to know, really. I suppose I'm the typical third child to a second son of a patriarch of a minor mercantile house.
What?
I've enjoyed the experience of growing up in a family embroiled in feuds so long-standing that no living relative can recall. At a young age, scholastic endeavours became my escape from the familial turmoil until I could finally leave home, and so on and so forth. Nothing but a classical presentation of third child issues in a...
Right. And how are you feeling since we entered the Enclave?
Truthfully, I'm not sure. Nothing's really wrong, but...
Are you sure? Whatever's on your mind.
Yesterday, entering the Enclave in our lifetime seemed impossible, yet today, here it strikes me as an opportunity that was profoundly easy to miss. Anyway,
itching to get out there, but Oria wants to talk to me first. So this is a loom gate.
The Enclave constructed these for transit. Oh, imagine being able to
There's no sign of damage.
deactivated, perhaps? Or simply lacking the energy such a...
You'd know better than any of us.
Oh, the possibilities. All the places we could go. Oh, to hold the hand of my most darling wife as we wished... metaphorically, of course. The loom gates famously moved people one at a time. Too dangerous, otherwise...
Do you...
Solar, your genius is just... what was that?
Sure.
Trust me, it's not a euphemism. Dom really...
Hey, Casmin. Recovering from our wild entrance into the Enclave.
Save it, okay? I know I should have been more prepared.
Hold on, that's not what I...
If I had been more prepared, we wouldn't be missing half our supplies. With more supplies, I could have done a better job patching up Oria's wing. If I had fixed her wing properly, we wouldn't be in unknown territory with a...
Whatever it is, just say it, Cas.
You're no Oria. I'm sorry. But she has more experience and who knows what's out there.
I know my job is important, but we all have a part to play in our survival. I know you can do yours. Trust that with everyone's help, I'll be able to do mine too. I'm not in this alone, Kaz. Neither are you.
You're right. It's just that Oria has been point for so long. I need to give you a chance, though.
That's all I ask.
I was impressed by how you handled that
A little terrifying.
but you kept a cool head and didn't let it get the better of you. Not everyone can do that.
So after all the legends, this is it. The Enclave.
Legends for you, maybe. Some of us trained under weavers who were born here. Still, it is surreal to see it for myself now. You're going to be out there, exploring. Promise to take it all in for me.
You must be devastated that your wing is holding you back.
I can't deny that my heart breaks at the prospect of being stuck behind the scry. But knowing I've found the right replacement helps. Besides, this wing won't keep me down for long. I'll be back out there soon.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Anyway, enough with the sentimentality. For your first expedition, we need to get the lay of the land. Thankfully, Lane Free has an old map of the Enclave to help us get our bearings. It's 60 years old. Pre-Surge. No chance it's accurate, but that's...
I'll update it as I go.
Exactly. We've made camp in what was once a way station for caravans entering the... Just below us is Glintwood Hollow, a valley on the outskirts of the Enclave. I've scanned it from the Overlook, and we've got 2 landmarks of a second loom gate and what appears to be a giant statue, possibly an ark.
You can see it from here?
If either is functional, Dom will throw you a party. I'll be with you on the scry. With fewer tangles, we're hoping the connection will be stronger. The path is down by your tent.
I'll head out now.
Clear as a Sansa summer brim.
No interference from the Enclave?
None. The connection is much stronger than outside the Vale.
That's reassuring.
That's the edge of how far I can push the scry. It'd be like in the Veil's shadow all over again. Can't stretch the scry any further.